I don't care about being politically correct. I don't care about your feelings. I'm going to run a goddamn business. We forget he's also operated in Silicon Valley before, right? So he ran PayPal, so he doesn't care. And he went in and he did the right entrepreneurial thing. It was funny to see everybody crying and everybody doing this, but that company is going to be back on its feet and moving forward within weeks, right? And it's been kind of
and then see the media, the spins, if people would pay attention. Oh, advertisers are leaving Twitter. Advertisers are leaving every platform in America today, including TV and newspaper. 50%. Advertising is off 50% since June. Advertising is the first thing that drops when things tighten. Right. Second thing that will drop is or go up will be unemployment. So you're going to see advertising blow out. So when they're saying, oh, General Motors left Twitter, General Motors was leaving every platform because they have a financial problem right now.
Right.
Interest rates are going to hit them at 7.5%, and they were subsidizing their cars at 0. So this is a massive problem, bro. This interest rate thing is going to crush housing. The mortgage industry is already laying off. Houses are at 25-year lows for activity. The Fed is going to literally make more renters in America than they printed money. Tongue in cheek, but this is going to be the greatest thing for my business. What's his name? Jeremy Powell will be the greatest thing that ever happened to apartment owners.
Because you'll be able to buy them cheaper.
I used to have to compete. I'm closing a deal today with Goldman Sachs. I think you used to work at Goldman, right?
Not Goldman, but right across the street.
Yeah. One of them guys.
Yeah.
So I'm buying a deal from them right now. They wanted 78 million. I'm paying 56 million bucks for it. Stealing it. Straight up stealing.
And they have to get out.
They have to. Their fund's over. They need it off their books. It's got to go. And that's going to happen. There's going to be tens of thousands, if not millions of those transactions that take place now.
You're seeing great deals.
And I'm ready. I'm ready this time, bro.
Right.
I wasn't ready. I'll do 10 billion in the next 36 months.
Seriously. Where do you get that cash from?
That's not a problem, man. If the deals are right, we're raising more money at Cardone Capital than we've ever raised.
From individuals.
And so from individuals that Goldman, JP Morgan, Blackstone, BlackRock, they all ignored the retail investor. They got to do their little snooty bullshit with the wealthy people. And then they're like, oh my God, the diversity, the division between the poor and the wealthy is getting bigger and bigger. Let's give $10,000 away to some bullshit. Like, this is they only let the rich invest with them. Go try to start an account at Goldman Sachs. How much you need at Morgan Stanley to get a real conversation with somebody?
5-10 million?
At least.
Yeah, probably more in private.
And you probably need. I walked in a meeting, I was worth 300 million. They didn't even look at me. Didn't even talk to me. I said, hey, let me ask you a question. I know this chick I'm with is worth $2 billion, but you guys didn't even goddamn, you treated me like I'm, a munchkin. And he's like, bro, the reason we don't spend any time with you is because you're illiquid. And I said, yeah. And he's like, you're not a target for us. Literally, that's the words out of Wall Street. You're not a target for us because you're illiquid. And the thing that I learned when I walked away was be illiquid. You're not a target. So that cash is king is bullshit.
Yeah. Because you're not going to generate fees for them being illiquid. So
exactly,
they're not interested. Yeah. People don't understand the Wall Street mentality. I mean, I grew up there, when I was 22 years old, I got placed in the middle of it. And it's a culture that just isn't going to change anytime soon. And it's hard to explain that to people. I got on the trading floor and I got 2 phones in my hand. People were yelling. I had thanks to the exchanges. And I got taught, basically, you rip the throat out of your customers. And that's what you do. And that's what we've been doing for 100 years. And they're going to do it for another 100 years. And that's it. That's not going to change. You're never going to change. You say cultures change. It's not going to change on Wall Street. You've seen it. So that's why you come along. It's the innovator's dilemma, right? They'll never do what to you looked obvious, right? Give retail the opportunities the big boys are getting and pass through the cash right to them. That's what you
going on my phone and saying, hey guys, I created a distress fund I'm not going to go to the wealthy families in America. I'm not going to the JP Morgans and the Bank of Americas and the Wells Fargo. By the way, you don't know anybody at any of those companies. I'm not going to Goldman or JP. I'm not going to these people. I'm going to you guys. I'm going to let the marginalized everyday person, this guy could have 10 grand or he could have 10 million. $10 million families are overlooked in America. They do not get a chance to invest in institutional quality real estate that cash flows. So when you ask me where the money's going to come from, it's going to come from ordinary, everyday people that Wall Street has completely ignored. And I'm going to make those people partners with me in real estate deals that last 10 years or longer. So we're not generating fees to sell. As you know, the big institutions, they have 3 and 5 year funds, and they say that it's for you to get out in 3 to 5 years. But the truth is, it's so they can get their damn fees in 3 years.
Right. And put you back in the next fund. Right.
Exactly. Put you in the next fund, get their fees on the exit, blah, blah, blah. So
is anybody
we charge less than Blackstone? We let anybody in. We pay every month. They don't pay every month. None of them. Not one of them on Wall Street sends an investor a check every month. We do. And then we only buy institutional quality assets. And the money's coming in faster now than it was pre-interest rate violations or volatility.
Is anybody trying to do what you do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think a lot of people are trying to knock it off. You know some of them, but
it's tricky though, right? And you have to jump through all the hoops and all the regulation stuff. But once you do that and you have it set up, then
expensive. And you better be more important than it's expensive. There's a lot of legal, but most importantly, you better be disciplined with money. Otherwise, you're going to go to jail. So, and most people do not have that discipline. They give investors money and they use it for other stuff.
Okay. So discipline means you just make sure these funds
don't commingle money.
Right.
Okay. So like we're going to announce this deal today. I bet you I raised 60 million today and close this fund out today in one day. That money goes into that fund. None of my people, nobody touches that money. It goes straight to an escrow account to fund that activity. That activity then distributes cash flow to the investors. Nobody ever touches anything. I've been in business 35 years. I've never lost money on a transaction ever.
Right.
Because I don't commingle. And when I need to make more money, I just go do other things to make money. I don't get my real estate to do something to make money, like this FTX fucking criminal.
Hey, do you want to profit from crypto? Then join my DeFi Academy. The Crypto DeFi Academy will help you create generational wealth. But don't take my word for it. Listen to my students.
When I first got into crypto, I remember thinking to myself, I need to learn more. Brian Rose, learning crypto, learning DeFi, gotta do it.
I am so grateful that I jumped in and did this. I had to break through some limiting beliefs that I can do this, that I can afford this, that I can be in this.
It challenges the things that are deeply rooted within us.
Joining DeFi Academy has been one of the best decisions I have made on my blockchain journey.
This course was a life changer, a game changer, a huge eye-opener, coming from knowing practically nothing at the speed of the learning over 4 weeks was just fantastic.
The information you provided in this class was invaluable.
I feel far more confident in my next steps.
You took complex concepts and made them easier to understand.
What's different than so many other ones is it just doesn't tell you what to do. It actually makes you do it.
This is for people who are serious about becoming traders. This is the way it should be done.
I realized from this learning experience again that it is not about what you learn, but about who you learn it from.
The energy was insane. I've never experienced such incredible energy on a live call. Brian Rose, you are a legend, my friend.
It's the only thing in the market where you can get all information and learn everything what you need to know.
Everything is so clear and so well done, and I'm just forever grateful for this program.
It made me feel so much more confident about crypto than I did before.
I did not anticipate how passionate I was going to become about it.
This course has been like a big learning experience for me, not just in the crypto space, but just an overall balance of life.
What I've learned is, how to take ownership, of my life in a way that I really hadn't before.
Yeah, you can't put a price on that, really.
I would recommend it to anybody, top notch.
Excellence does not come cheap. So if you want excellence, you gotta pay for it, but it's so worth it.
Pull the trigger. That's what this course is about.
You're not going to regret it, really. It's amazing.
Thank you, Brian and team.
So what are you waiting for? Crypto is happening now. Click the link below, submit your application, and let me mentor you on how to create generational wealth and build the decentralized financial infrastructure of the future.